Guys, I'm going to put an end to the debate of 100 men versus one gorilla. This has been the hottest topic for like the last whole week. Everybody's been talking about it, from the UFC fighters to the ESPN team to other sports athletes. And I saw Eddie Hall actually on Ariel Helwani show talking about it, and he said 2 Eddie Halls can actually take a gorilla, and he was basing on the sheer size. Basically, he was saying because 2 Eddie Halls will actually weigh so Eddie Hall in his prime was like 430 pounds, and he said based on the sheer size, if there were 2 Eddie Halls in their primes, they'd be 860 pounds, and they'll be able to take a gorilla out because they will be able to pin the gorilla down. And he pulled up on the phone, and the gorilla was like 500 pounds. Silverback weighs from like 300 to 500 pounds. Now the question is, it's not based on the sheer size. We got to look at the stats of the gorilla. Do you have a bone density like a gorilla? Do you think if you're gonna leg kick a gorilla, he's gonna actually feel it? He's gonna have like cramps after the leg kicks? No, that's not gonna happen. Do you know the bite force of gorilla is 1300 psi? Do you know the bite force of a normal adult human being is like 162 psi? So massive difference. Do you know the swipe power of a gorilla? It is like 2707 something, which is like how many times? It's like 4 times more than like an average boxer. Do you know the how much a gorilla can bench press? You can bench press up to like 4,800 pounds. Do you know a world strongman bench press? That's like probably like 1,000 pounds or something, but it's nothing compared to a gorilla. Do you know the deadlift of gorilla, which is like 1,800 something pounds, which is like twice the world strongman deadlift? So I mean, if you look at all of the stats, if you look at the strength, you look at the bite force, you look at the thick skin of gorilla, do you think humans can actually bite through it? So the question is, can 100 men actually beat a gorilla? Now, there is a chance. I mean, if you have like a good strategy, if you're able to sacrifice a few men, the first thing is gorilla is going to be able to kill a couple of men. Gorilla is going to be able to kill like the first 5 to 10. And yes, gorillas do get tired. Some of the people have this point. Gorillas do get tired after 2 minutes, but in the first 2 minutes, they're going to be able to kill a lot of men. So if you want to be the sacrificial lamb, and if the men are willing to die, if you have 100 men who are willing to die, you might have a chance. But even then, let's say you pin the gorilla down. You got a couple of dead bodies. Men are going to run away most probably. But if you, let's say, even then, you pin a gorilla down, what are you going to do actually? Your punches are not going to knock out a gorilla. Maybe if you do like multiple punches, and like a big guy like Francis Ngannou is doing multiple punches on the face, that might be able to break like a skull or something. But have you seen the size of the gorilla? The size of the head is massive. So I don't know how much damage it's going to do. The other thing you could do is possibly go for like the eye pokes once you pin it down. Go for the testicles. Do that sort of shit. Maybe try to like hold his breath or something. So that might be the only way. But